News, my lovely, wonderful people, it's happening. Reps don't want Tinubu respect court ruling. Appoint FCT indigene as minister. So apparently, be like say Tinubu want appoint somebody be say not be from FCT. So that's from Abuja, go go go. So the people from FCT, people come from, say everybody, they'll say in Lagos State, where they go on now. So Tinubu Nana won't appoint somebody who not come from FCT, that's Abuja, as Abuja minister. They say you're not supposed to do that. So they don't carry and go court. Court will say not true. Wait till the people they request for so say it's not far fetched. Make Tinubu respect their say. Make sure say he appoints somebody from FCT. So now that place so now we day. Now, even with that, Tinubu wants to appoint you, call it executive order. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Reps to Tinubu respect court ruling, appoint FCT indigene as minister, or the House of Representatives has asked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to appoint an indigene of the Federal Capital Territory as its minister. The lower legislative chamber passed the resolution during preliminary on Thursday following the adoption of a motion co-sponsored by Abdurrahman and Gaza Jonathan. In January 2018, the Court of Appeal in Abuja ruled that only indigenous people of the FCT are entitled to be appointed at the ministerial slot as provided by the combined provision of Section 147, subsection 3, and Section 2299, subsection 14, subsection 3, and 42 of the 1999 Constitution. The court also declared that the refusal to appoint an indigene of FCT as minister constitutes a gross violation of the provision of the Constitution on fundamental human rights. While leading the debate on the motion on Thursday, Mr. Ajayi also despises the clear provision of the Constitution and says you cannot despise it. And the court judgment, indigenes of FCT have been represented in the Federal Executive Council, FCT, for a long while now. He said development amongst alliance, marginalization, and unproductivity presentation of the FCT indigenes is very vivid. And this is why we want an indigenous person. The equivalent representation of all region, communities, and group in government is necessary for national cohesion, stability, and development, is said. The motion was voted for when it was put on a voice vote by Taju Abbas, Speaker of the House. Consequently, the lawmaker asked the federal government to comply with the judgment of the court of appeal and urged the president to appoint only an indigene of FCT as a minister, in line with the constitutional obligation to treat all Nigerians equally and fairly. The House also resolved to set up an Abdul committee to investigate the rationale behind the exclusion of FCT indigene from ministerial nominees by successive government despite the rule of law. So they don't remind Tinubu of a ruling where it don't happen before say Tinubu say yes, say we dey wash you, say yes, I know that one. They say what we they see so be say they don't they appoint minister, so they always they leave FCT out, like say FCT, not the part of Nigeria. Be like saying another man. Say another man head now be Garawa. They say so. What they do so Tinubu say no correct. He say you're supposed to appoint somebody from FCT as minister. After you don't appoint that person, that is not all. Okay, you will appoint that person. After you don't appoint that person, that is not all. You will go back and you will do more. Okay, so you will go back and you will do more. Okay, it says so. What did they happen? Be say the problem be say many things don't happen, and we know they see what did they happen right now. Okay, say we don't see and say many things don't happen. We know the see wetin don't happen. We know the understand that, because the things where you don't do are not correct at all. Not correct at all. So now some of the things where they go on, and then we dey wait say these things, they are not something that we can just leave and feel that everything is all right. It says so because wetin go on, wetin happen recently, not be wetin supposed to be. You get me now? I say Tinubu need to appoint somebody from Abuja, and a compulsory. Say, he must appoint that person. Nah. Say not be just yesterday matter. He must appoint that person. Nah. So now that matter. So now we call the look and say, well, say this is not acceptable. This is not right. And we want to understand what they mean. Say, somebody from the court. Somebody from the court needs to be appointed, and what have you. So now those things now we dey check, we call the look and we dey look everything. We say, well, let's understand exactly what is going on here and right about now. So my people, wetin we dey see for this Nigeria every day na different matter they come up, different matter. I want to ensure say at the end of the day the truth they manifested. You dey see am, so the truth they manifested. We don't want say people will see something for here, and that person will do another thing and all that and all that. We don't want am. So Nigerians, it is what it is. Every single person needs to arise, and we don't want a situation where we say, some people feel out of a government. We want everybody to feel part of a government. We want everybody to be able to understand, say, you not be just anybody. Every one of us is important. Okay, every single one of us is important. So now there we deal. Now there we did, since we call the look the matter, say, we say, where, how did we get here? They say, we say, we don't get here already. No need to ask too much question. So we say, may we let you know. Say, people for FCT, they happy at all. They vex. They say not be smart apple. So Tinubu go leave them out of ministerial appointment, as if that is not enough. They won't put another person as FCT as FCT minister. Say they not go accept that one at all. Anyway, my lovely, wonderful people, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now.